Wagwan, Wagwan. We're back again with our next one. You already know what it is, man. Francis from Nexus Sports Talk. Subscribe to the channel. It does help with the growth and the visibility. Like up the content. If you don't like it, hit a thumbs down. But let me know in the comment section what you think about this. One, Bobby the Cordova Reid. Bobby Reid, the midfield engine. The midfield engine himself. Bobby Reid. Yeah? Yeah, Bobby Reid. Why you say that, Francis? Bobby Reid is by far the hardest worker in the midfield for the Reggae Boyz, in my personal opinion. Bobby Reid is also one of the best tacklers as a midfielder for the Reggae Boyz. Now, saying that to say this, Bobby Reid isn't the greatest of passer of the football, but in terms of work rate, in terms of physicality, in terms of leadership, and in terms of tackling, got to be one of the best in that midfield. Somebody that is missing a part of the formula for the midfield. So I'm so excited to see one Bobby Reid back in the fold. 35 days, 10 hours to the first game. First game against Bermuda in Bermuda. Smash the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It's free 99. You know we like free. You know we like free. Subscribe to the channel, man. Also, let me know what you're thinking, because the games that we have missed Bobby Reid, you can clearly tell that engine, the pace, the physicality, the workhorse was missing in that midfield. Was sorely missed in that midfield. And I feel like that's what Bobby Reid is going to do coming up in these 3 World Cup qualifier windows: September, October, and November. Again, September, October, and November, the 3 windows where Bobby Reid hopefully will be fit and ready to go coming up this season. Again, he's with Leicester City. Last year played a bunch of games with Leicester City, looking to get himself back into shape. Picked up a little bit of injury. That's why we didn't see him in the Gold Cup and a couple of the other games before, like the Unity Cup, so on and so forth. Bobby Reid working himself back into the lineup. Do you see is there any way that Bobby Reid does not start for this Reggae Boyz squad coming up in September? Is there any possible way that Bobby Reid doesn't start in September? Never said if he won't be on the team. He'll be on the team, but is there any way he won't start? Is there a possibility that Bobby Reid gets no game time? I don't agree with that sentiment. I think Bobby Reid is a pivotal part to the success of the Reggae Boyz, and we've kind of seen that with his absence. With his absence, Isaac Hayden has filled in. But Isaac Hayden, John Russell, Casey Palmer, they don't have the work rate of a Bobby Reid. They don't have that engine that Bobby Reid has, much less the leadership that Bobby Reid brings to the team. That fight, that grittiness that Bobby Reid brings to that midfield. Now, mind you, tackling, Isaac Hayden is a good tackler. I think him and Bobby Reid would be probably 1A, 1B in terms of the best tacklers in that midfield. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. And if you reach this far in the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like up the content. Like up the video. Hit the like button on the video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. But I just want to know. I want to know from you, the people, because that's my sentiments. I believe Bobby Reid is an integral part of that midfield group. He is the missing piece, really, to that midfield group in terms of his leadership and his tackling ability. But with all the talent that's coming in, is there a space for Bobby Reid in the Reggae Boyz midfield? And how much time would Steve McLaren play a Bobby Reid, given you have, if available, Ravo Morrison's available, John Russell's available, Casey Palmer's available, Isaac Hayden's available. You want to bring in the likes of, say, Mason Greenwood becomes available. Where does Bobby Reid fit in the mix of all those talented footballers? Bobby Reid plays right wing, left wing, and attacking midfield. I don't really like to see Bobby Reid in that attacking midfield role. Bossa Blanc for that one. I don't think he has enough creativity. Bossa Blanc for that one. I don't think Bobby Reid has enough a deep repertoire of passing the ball to play in that attacking midfield role. And we already know, if you think about it, on the wing, you got the likes of Leon Bailey that's going to be on that right wing. I don't really see Bobby Reid overtaking Leon Bailey from that right wing. And you can't put Leon Bailey in the 10. I don't think he has the ability to play the 10, in my opinion. If you want the best out of Leon Bailey, we have tried Demario Gray at the 10. He also don't have that ability to play that 10, in my opinion. This is my opinion. You're entitled to yours. But let me know in the comment section what your opinion is and where you think Bobby Reid fits in the grand scheme of all these midfielders that could potentially become available for the September, October, or November window. I'm interested to know what your thoughts are when it comes to the Reggae Boyz and Bobby Reid and what he brings to the table. For me, I believe, again, that he is the midfield engine. He's the engine that goes. I would love to see a bigger sample size of one Bobby Reid with the Isaac Hayden in that midfield. Now, both of them are not great passers. They're not sensational passers of the football. Right? They don't pass this football all that well. But they work hard. Both Isaac Hayden and Bobby Reid will work hard to get this ball, to protect the ball. But in terms of putting Leon Bailey, Demario Gray, Ronaldo Cephas, Shamar Nicholson, Mikel Antonio, Warner Brown in the best position to score, I wouldn't put that on their plate. I don't think that's something that they can do. But in terms of holding the defensive shell, helping to press, turning over teams, Bobby Reid and Isaac Hayden, I think, will be phenomenal playing together. But you're giving up the offense for the defense. You're giving up the offense for the grittiness. So there's a give and take on both sides of the ball. But for me, Bobby Reid, by far, from all the players that I've seen play, is the midfield engine for the Reggae Boyz. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. But for me, Bobby Reid is that engine for the midfield group. Now, he could improve his skill set by now and the first game, the second game, second window, the third window, and improve on his passing and improve on his playmaking ability. Because if he's going to play that midfield, I don't really see Bobby Reid as that great playmaking footballer, but more of one that can travel with the ball. He can stop a transitional play from the opposing team based on his speed, his tackling ability, and just his grit. Bobby Reid. Bossa Blanc for Bobby Reid. I hope he comes back healthy and ready to go. All hands on deck as we get into these qualifier games. All hands on deck as we get into these qualifier games. But I'm just looking to see how well Bobby Reid can integrate himself back into the program under Steve McLaren and all the new changes that have taken place when it comes to the Reggae Boyz squad. That's what I'm kind of looking forward when it comes to Bobby Reid getting in there and doing what he does best. You guys let me know in the comment section. Reach this far in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. How missed was Bobby Reid? Early exit from the Gold Cup. No Bobby Reid, no Isaac Hayden. Two of the hardest working players in the midfield. And the midfield suffered. The midfield suffered. the midfield suffered at the hands of not having a Bobby Reid and an Isaac Hayden at that moment. But now, going into this window, we get the likes of Bobby Reid to kind of be that glue that holds the midfield together alongside Isaac Hayden. But who would be that third player in that midfield? You play 4 at the back, 2 center backs, right back, left back. You got the 2 wingers. You play 3 in the middle. You play the diamond in the middle. Isaac Hayden, the CDM. Bobby Reid as the 8. Casey Palmer the 10. Or who's going to be at that 10. And then whoever's up front. Is that the kind of lineup? Because we'll be losing a lot of offense. If you play Bobby Reid and Isaac Hayden together, we'll be losing, in my opinion, a lot of the playmaking ability, a lot of the playmaking, the creativity. We're going to lose a lot of that. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. But I think if we play those 2 defensively minded footballers together, even though Bobby Reid is to be playing the right wing and attacking midfield. Let me see here. Bobby Reid. Bobby Reid in 39 games got 39 caps, got 6 goals for the Reggae Boyz. Not far off from Leon Bailey, because Leon Bailey, I think, got 39 games. He got like 7 to 9 goals. So it's not that far off. But we need more offense. We got to score goals. We got to create for the strikers so they can score goals. Bobby Reid in that position, I don't think has that creativity to make that through ball, to make that 5-10 yard pass that I'm asking, that I know that Casey Palmer can do. He can do that at a better rate, in my opinion, than Bobby Reid. Saying all that to say this, it's going to be a beautiful thing. Bobby Reid, the engine, he's back. Drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, because I'm putting the focus back on the players, the roles that they're going to play, and how important that they show up, and they show up ready to perform. Ready to perform. It's important that they show up ready to perform. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Again, Francis, next up Sports Talk. I'm out.